I'm going to tell you something. That measure, not everyone has it. For that, you have to sit, you have to listen, be prudent, have no higher self-esteem than you should have. And you have to associate with the humble, not with the vain talkers who mentor the church. Even in the ministry, there are people full of vanity. Not everyone has gotten into that measure. This has a measure. It isn't your age. It isn't the age you have. It isn't if you're a male or female. It depends on what comes out of your mouth. Depends the material of construction. If God says, here, lay down 5 blocks of such measure, and here, place the column, well, don't say to impress, I'm going to put 6 blocks. Because to impress, then you have to be impressing on the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, because that wall has 6 blocks, and it was supposed to be 5. And the building will be ruined. That's the application I have. God tells me, if you are, how did you know that you are the builder? If you build on top of the foundation. I can't edify it on the side. It's on top. If they find me out of the foundation, what happens is that I was given to interpret the architect's plans. How do I interpret them? If Paul were to interpret them, grace would have been known immediately. As a matter of fact, Moses had many problems because the Lord spoke to him at the burning bush. And then he went to a mountain and he came down with stones and he was persecuted. What burning bush? If there had been a burning bush, the bush would have been burned. Those are stones he carved. Look at his hands. He has calluses during those 40 days. How about Paul? What happened to him? Paul says, I don't know if in my body or out of my body. I don't understand this. Not me. I know that it was in the body. He didn't know, but I know that I was raptured to paradise in my body. Because Paul, he had to be given many revelations, not me. What they gave me were 2.5 hours of consultation. Come up here. And I spoke to the Lord for 2.5 hours, and what they gave me was Romans 6, 7, and 8. Said, leave with that material. I would add on to that. But the measure cannot be violated. Say, it cannot be violated. The project will get damaged. And God is not going to allow for it because this is the last project of God. God won't allow for this one to be ruined.